Hello all. For any queries on the topics discussed in my YouTube channel or any general QA technical questions assistance, please join our official QA forum in Facebook. So you can find the link in the description below to join this forum and subscribe to our below YouTube channel. Good luck. Alright, so let's complete these two scenarios and you will get more confidence thereafter. Now get the month which have less than 1000 as whole sum for above condition. When I say for above condition, this is the condition that for every month we are checking only in Bangalore, Chicago branches, right? So this query have clear information that in which month in both Bangalore and Chicago branches the total transaction exceeds 20,000. So this query is asking get the which month I am getting less than $1,000 for this above condition. This is the condition, like again in the Bangalore and Chicago. How do you do that? So let me frame this clearly. Get the month which has total sale, I can use sale value, right? Sale amount less than 1000 when I combine, when I only concentrate, how do I frame this? Both Sydney and Paris branches. Okay, I hope this is clear for you. Let me read this again. I'm just asking get me the month which have total sale value even not touching 1000, okay, for both Sydney and Paris branches. Let's say that there are 4 different branches and Sydney and Paris branch managed by one director. So that director performance is not good. So someone reported that there is one month or there is some rumor in the news that it's not making even $1,000 when they combine both branch sales. So now as a boss, you want to write a query to see if that rumor is a gossip or a true. So here you have to write a query so that you will know whether in any month when you combine both these branches and do total sales, and is there any month where you are getting amount less than 1000 or not. Okay, this is what you have to achieve from this simple table. Okay, so if you look, this sentence look too complex, but you know how easily you can divide. First of all, this is a monthly basis because get the month either February or March or April. You have to tell the month. So you group by month first. Select, you just need to get the month. So I am using month from transactions, group by month. Okay, thereafter so this group by can apply only on the Sydney and Paris branches because I don't want any Bangalore or Chicago branches. So before I apply group by, I have to make sure that I eliminate the other branches and include only these branches. So where branch equals to Paris or branch equals to Sydney. Okay, and then you group by month. So monthly wise groups are created with only these 2 branches. Perfect. Now once on these groups, now you want to apply sum because you total sum should not be greater than 1000, right? First you do sum, thereafter we will know whether it is greater or less. Okay, so till now let's run this query and see what happens. Okay, so you got on each month and you realize that these are the total sums for Paris and Sydney branches. When you combine, and this is what you got a value. Now on the total sum, we have to check if any of the sale is less than 1000 for any month. Okay, so now from this table, we have to figure out for any month if there is the value which is less than 1000. So on the result table, now I am going to apply having sum of amount less than 1000. Okay, so they were saying that in April and February, when you combine both Paris and Sydney branches, on total sales even did not cross 1000 in February and April. Okay, is director sleeping in these 2 months? This is not rumor, this is real. That's how your boss come to conclusion. Let's check if this is correct or not, the query whatever we have written. So what happened in April? Sydney. April is the only month and Sydney is the only branch. Okay, there is no other record for April. So obviously when there is no branch, even if you combine or not, this is making less than 1000. So this will be your result. I put or here, not and. Okay, make sure that you remember that. Now, February. In February, these 3 transactions have been made, but smartly here you have to ignore Bangalore and Chicago, which we did. So this is the only record transaction happened, which is Sydney, and there is no Paris however here, and 320. Okay, so Sydney plus 0, branch itself not there. So there are not, ultimately in February when you combine, you don't have any stuff here, less than 1000, so it printed. And now Paris, May. In May, 99,000. I think May record is not present here because it exceeds 1000. Let's see January. January 666 Bangalore, 2000 Paris. We eliminated Bangalore and Chicago, so this record is gone and we have only this record, but sum is already exceeding 2000. So that's the reason you don't have here. So these are the 2 months when you combine both Paris or Sydney. They exist or not doesn't matter. If they exist, combine. If they don't exist, leave it. So in these branches, you did not cross even 1000 for month Feb and April. Okay, so this is how you can come to conclusion. Nice. So there is one more last question. Which branch have more than total sum of 4,000 bucks in February? So basically in the month of February, every branch had performed some transactions, right? So you can see that in February there is Bangalore branch, Chicago branch, Sydney branch. So which branch had made total more than 4,000? Chicago branch did in February. That's what you need to give, simple. You have to pull this record. So how do you do that? Using groups, where and having by. Okay, so first group by here should be branch, not month, because we have to see consolidate branches wise here. Okay, so let me explain by removing all this again. This is on Bangalore branch. This is one record and this is one record. If I explain like this, you will understand why we are using group by as branch here. So in Bangalore branch, you have 3 records. Okay, so in the branch, only in February it is asking. So you should write where class first to eliminate these 2, so that group by will only pull February transactions on each branch. Okay, with the condition what you put in where. After you put where, and when group by pulls each branch only in February, and then you will see if it is 4,000. Okay, that you will see with the help of having. So first you will get all the records on group by results. So this is first group by result on Bangalore. So let me take Chicago. Let me complete this. You will get idea. So Chicago again, when I say group by Chicago, all Chicago related transactions, let me put it here. Chicago, and this is one transaction. This is when I say group by Chicago, right? That's why all the Chicago branches are grouped and all that related will come under one group. That's it. So there are two records happened, and now we should use where again to eliminate March, so that group by will only return this. Done. And we have one more branch, Sydney. Sydney and April also it happened, right? Nice. So again, our where condition will exclude this and only push this into group by. And last is Paris. Right. Both the records are not in February, so Paris is completely eliminated from our list. Okay, so with the use of where class, this is how you get results when you use group by branch. Okay, because all these branches are now reporting only February month total sum. Let's do that first here before we write another step. Select sum of amount this time it is branch, because I have to see for which branch, right? From transactions where month equals to Feb, because I am asking only, I'm interested only in Feb. So where month equals to Feb, and then group by branch. So this is what you should get result now. You see that 124, 20,400, 320. Okay, these are the amount columns, right? Perfect. Now, is our job done? Not yet. We have to tell these are the three different branches, February transactions. Which branch have more than sum of 4,000 bucks in February? So in Bangalore it have 124, Chicago have 20,400, Sydney have 320. Our desired output is Chicago because it have more than 4,000. How do you get that? That condition should apply on this group table, right? To find out here and get the result. So that's why I will put as a having some column name, sum of amount greater than 4,000. Perfect. And now you run this query. That's it. 20,400 is your output. So you have successfully implemented this SQL statement as well. Awesome. So we have completed our job by going through all the aggregate functions, and trust me guys, we did a lot of exercises here, and this knowledge will really help you to crack any SQL question which is on group by, aggregate, having, where, whatever it is. Okay, so if you want, watch this whole section again, but make sure you write down the notes, like what are the key points you have to strike when you have given a statement like this. Okay, and this is how you can exercise and try out to get the results in n number of ways. Okay, you yourself assume some queries and write it down. Okay, so do not stop here. As a practice, try to find a branch which is having less than 2000, or try to find group by day also you can do. You have to know on 13th date, okay, group by day, and you say which have more transaction, because 13th is my favorite date. Some horoscope guy told that you will make more money on 13th. So I want to know whether it is correct or not. So group by day, and then you will, for 13 you will get one record, for 17 you will get one record, and you see which day you are getting more sales, and that is your horoscope number. Okay, I'm just telling you, practice this one simple table. Looks like this is just one single table, but this is very powerful to explore and come up with more and more thoughts. Okay, so I have given this table syntax in the first lecture where you can go and download, and thereafter you randomly put some records, insert into transactions. I'll give you one more statement as well for insert example. Okay, take that and put all these values and practice. Okay, so this is how you handle group by and aggregate functions in SQL. All right, thank you guys. We will meet with one more topic in our next section.